All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of JMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. First precept I want to start off with is the book of Luke 21 and 19, and it reads, "In your patience possess ye your souls," right? And when we read it in the NLT, it says, "By standing firm, you will win your souls." Right, but let's go into this. In your patience, I want to look up this word patience. Right, it says hypomene. It says steadfastness, constancy, endurance, patient, steadfastly, waiting for, sustaining perseverance. In the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings. Right? Let's see. Endurance. Let's go to this root word. Hypomeno says to remain, to persevere under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast to one's faith in Yahweh Shai, to endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatment. The basis of this lesson is, dealing with, faith, wisdom, or it's like patience, faith, and wisdom. I was watching this video, this TikTok about the Venus flytrap, man. And it had me thinking about scriptures, because and I'm gonna play the video. Basically, the characteristics of a Venus flytrap is that it eats what? It eats bugs, man, or small creatures. Creatures who are able to be caught, basically by its trap, right? And when you look at this plant, because that's what it is, it's a plant that Yahweh Shai created, to basically be carnivorous, right? But this plant is an extremely patient, creation, man. Being that what it doesn't hunt, it literally has to wait, for ultimately for Yahweh Shai to bring forth something to land on it and move across his hairs to activate, right? And in the spirit, we wait patiently upon Yahweh Shai to be activated, man. Which ultimately we're waiting for him. It's like we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to beam us out of here, man. Right? But through this plant, what it does is these creatures that move forth across these hairs, and the more vibrations that are tapped into these hairs, the stronger it becomes. It's able to actually, get stronger and encapsulate that prey, man. And we understand, the stronger we are in the vibration of Yahweh Shai, the harder we'll fight. Right? So that's what the basis of this lesson is going into, and I'm gonna let this, video play. Now I've have came across videos and documentaries on plants. That's one of the things that I'm really into, nature, as a whole, whether it be plants, animals, so forth and so on. But as the scriptures say, with wisdom he maketh all things new, right? So Yahweh Shai, he puts forth wisdom in everything, man. Everything. And how do we know? Well, let's go with this. Is Wisdom of Solomon 7:27, and it reads, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. And in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of Yahweh and prophets. For Yahweh Bashim Shai loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. Right? So I'm going to jump up, Salakia, because it speaks about how wisdom is the mother of all. Right? Matter of fact, this is Wisdom of Solomon 7. And I'm going to start here at 16. For in his hand are both we and our words, and wisdom also, and knowledge of workmanship. This is 17. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are. Right? Hey, because we understand King Solomon, he desired wisdom. And with that wisdom, he got the kingdom. And that's why the scripture says up above, if thou desire being thrones and scepters, and then what? Desire wisdom. Paraphrasing. Right? So 17, it says, for he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know. That's what the word science means, to know, right? Namely to know how the world was made, right? Going back into the book of Genesis and more in depth, understanding in which we'll get, in the kingdom, right? We understand Yahweh made the blueprint, and Yahweh Shai and the Alahayim, followed through with that blueprint and actually, formulated it and you made it physical, It says, namely to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements, the beginning, ending, and midst of times, right? Going even into the word eschatology, which means the study of the times, right? Right, but the beginning, ending, and midst of times, right? What happened in before creation, or it's like what happened, creation. The end meaning what? Prophecy. To come. The end of this kingdom, and the midst of the times we're currently in. It says, where was I? Yeah, the alteration of the turning of sun, and the change of seasons, the circuits of years, and the position of stars, the natures of living creatures, and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of winds, right? That's going into understanding what nature, the meteorologists, deal with the winds and the elements of that, It says the natures of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts, and the reasonings of men. That's what psychology, right? It says the diversities of plants and the virtues of roots. So understanding them and their purpose, man, right? Because everything upon the earth has a purpose and a vibration unto it, right? So understanding the diversities of plants, because that's a plant, and the virtues of roots, which which connects the plants unto the earth, right? It says, in all such things as are either secret or manifest, them I know. And when we look at these different creations, Yahweh Shai Shai puts a wisdom in which we could use in these things, man. That's why the scripture also tells us to go to the way of the ant, right? Just to bring forth an example. It's like the way of Lord will, I'll find it. Let me see something. I'm gonna go through the blue letter. The ants. Where's this? If we can't find it, we go to the up. Wait, my keyboard is tripping. Go away with the ants. This is what we do. Oops, scripture, and then we go right here to the unicorn. Look up. Proverbs 6. There it is. So, it's Proverbs 6. And I'll start in at 6. It says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise." Right? When we read it in the NLT, it says, "Take a lesson from the ants, ye lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise," right? Because when you look at the ant, what happens, man? You see that as a collective body, the ant's job is to, support the colony, to do anything and everything in its power in order to, be a help and a proficient member of the body, man. Whether it's an ant, because certain ants are blind, whether it's just protect the hive, whether it's scavenging for plants, to build up the infrastructure of the hive, whether it's for protecting the younger ants, protecting the queen to repopulate. So all these ways of ants are beneficial unto our body. Like when we go into Romans 12, 1 Corinthians 12, and it speaks about, all members of the body, all members, but it's one body, man. Well, looking at the ant is a significant way, to understand a role or your role within the body, man. Right? But going back into the Venus flytrap, it's a patient creature, man. Because it can't move. It has to be still. Right? Which is similar to us. We're not to move carnally. We're to be still and just move through the spirit, man. And then what? Yahweh Shemel Shai brings forth those blessings, or the food, so to speak, man. He increases our understanding. And he sees, the more vibration, or the higher the vibration we are, the stronger we become. Through fasting, through prayer, through alms. These are the tools that the Lord gave us in order to increase and to get stronger. So when you look at that spider being eaten, essentially, what? It was a timing, it was a patience. And that's why I had that precept in the book of Luke, saying, "In your patience possess ye your souls," right? And I want to go into that word patience. That's Luke 21:19. It's Luke 21 and verse 19, and it reads, "In your patience possess ye your souls," right? So when we go into that word patience, it goes into the word hypomone. It says steadfastness, endurance, patience. It says in the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who was not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings, right? That Venus flytrap can't move away, and go to a different location, when it's battling the weather. It has to endure. It can't just get feet and move. So it has to suffer from the wind. It has to suffer from the rain. It has to suffer from the heat. But all in all, it endures that and continues to flourish as a plant, right? It says sustaining perseverance. The root word 8G5278, hypomeno. It says to remain, to persevere under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast to one's faith in Yahweh Shai, to endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatments. Right, so same, man. It may be times when the plant is hungry, but ultimately, it can do nothing except be still and wait upon who? Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai. Just like the scripture says, the lilies neither toil, yet the Most High feeds them. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that. This in I believe in the book of Isaiah, the 50. Let's see. This is Isaiah. Oops. 50. Toil. Lilies of the field. Luke, so like I said, Isaiah. Luke 12. Consider Luke 12 and 27. It says, "Consider the lilies how they grow, they toil not, they spin not. And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai so clothed the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye little of faith?" Right, so these creatures, these plants, the Lord sustains them. He sustains them. He gives them what's needful for them to grow and flourish. And they have to ultimately they can't do anything but wait and be patient. They can only be patient because, hey, they're grounded. So how much more us? We have to have that same level of faith or groundness. The Lord feeds the plants. He feeds the birds. You know, every creature needs sustenance in order to live. And Yahweh Shema Shah makes sure that these creatures have that. Right? He made a plant that's carnivorous and eats insects and lizards and all these different creatures in order to survive. But it's still a plant. It's an unmovable creature. Right? And I mean unmovable in terms of leaving its soil. Right? It knows where its roots are. It knows where its help come from. So how much more us? Right? If then Yahweh so clothed the grass, which is today in the field and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you? Hey, we're prophesying. How much greater responsibility and duty is upon us? How much more? Hey, we have the duty of believing, having faith, and holding this word and preaching the ending of this kingdom and ushering in Yahweh Shai for the kingdom to come. So why wouldn't he feed you in a time of famine? Why wouldn't he heal you, when you're sick? You know? We can go on and on. Why wouldn't he increase our faith when he knows that we're going to need our faith to be increased in the times to come? Right? It says, and seek not ye what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, neither be of doubtful mind. Hey, because we have to be fully persuaded. And it starts with us. You know, it says, for all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, and all these things shall be added unto you. Hey, so there it is, man. You know, it's about working, you know, and getting in that higher vibration, you know, getting closer. And that's just ultimately saying, be locked into the spirit of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, and keep fighting, man. Prophecies are going to continue to ramp up, man. Once they start, they're not tarrying, as the scripture says. And that's like that spider. Once it's caught and it's still moving in that trap, it's just going to continue the domino effect. It's just going to get tighter and tighter, man. As the scripture brings up the account of the birth pains. Once these contractions start getting more and more frequent, it's no turning back, man. It is here. So you know, that's the point. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yaki in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.